I don't see anyone talking about Grok Imagine enough, the image generator by Grok, by X. And I feel like it's pretty insane because it comes with your X premium subscription if you have one. And the quality that you get out of it, I think it's way underrated than most people think. Nobody talks about it enough than just the pure GPT and Gemini models. They have like a really good image model as well, and that's exactly what we're going to test today. So this is the Grok homepage. If you go to grok.com and if you go to Imagine here, this is their image generator here. So if you look at they have a couple of different options with generating video and images, and they have a new agent mode as well. But this one, is like a canvas kind of thing, and it uses an agentic approach to generating images and videos. But the problem with this is you need the X Premium or Super Grok for it, and it costs $30 a month. So I'm not gonna get that, but I think just the pure image generator is really good enough. So what I've been using is this app called Flow from Gemini and from Google. So this is using the Nano banana models to do the generation of. In fact, this is just a studio of a very easy way to generate a lot of images, an image thing, video generating studio for interactive with the Gemini Nano banana models and the VO models for generating video, for making it very easy to just generate and iterate between multiple versions of whatever you want and to get whatever you want out of it. So what I did last week to generate the stream background for like the coming soon and the be right back screen was I took a couple of photos of my setup and I put it in and I asked it to give me like a Animal Crossing kind of theme to it. So this is the one I like, the one that they give me, which is it's accurate, like with like the text labels and stuff, but I didn't like the text labels. So I asked it to remove it, and then that's fine. But there were the wallpaper is like taking whatever I had on my wallpaper engine that time. So I needed it to change. I know the posters on the background as well. I needed all these to change. And slowly I iterated and added me inside as well. I asked it to change the mean, and then there were some variations that is a bit questionable. And I wanted the be right back screen to make my character sleep, something like that. So that was what I did. But I realized the more I iterated, I think it was somewhere here. So if you look at just the floor pattern here, the more I iterated, the more fucked up it became. And the more noise it got as well. The whole scene just became more and more blurry, in fact. That's the whole reason why I decided to restart from the start as well. And it managed to change the background of it. So some of the things that it generated isn't that nice. The one that I went with was very realistic and very on theme with what I kind of wanted in mind. I wanted to remove the lights here as well. So there were a lot of changes that I need to make to it, but it's just not good enough because the way the models work is that to generate new images, they have to deconstruct the whole image into noise and then make from random noise and generate that image again. That's the whole reason why the image keeps getting more and more fucked here. As you see here, more and more noise. This is as if like you are compressing. There was this meme like if you were to download a YouTube video from YouTube, the very video that you uploaded to YouTube yourself, it will compress the video more. So what Marques did here is he tried to download the YouTube video 1,000 times and then re-upload it again. So this is what happens. So you can see at the start it's very clear, and then it gets more and more compressed and more blur. So this is exactly the problem here. The problem with these models is that the way that they work fundamentally, it just keeps getting more and more blur. So what I'm going to test today is whether Grok will have the same issue or not. So maybe I'll just take the current. In fact, some of the videos that I generated is like, what? Some of the videos don't even make any sense, man. I'm gonna try to see if Grok actually can do it or not, because from what I see, I think it can do it. And what is mind-blowing about Grok is if I try to generate an image. So what I had in mind was to generate an image of can you generate an image of a basement where all of the billion-dollar startups are born from, a rusty basement where all the software engineers built their biggest startups from. So what it's going to do is going to generate the images, but that's not the mind-blowing part here. So it has went ahead to generate a couple of images here, and you can turn them into videos as well. You just click on the play button. But if you keep scrolling, you'll realize that it's actually infinite. It will just keep generating more and more images the more you scroll. Is this not mind-blowing to you? The fact that if when you ask it to generate one image, it's actually generating like 1,000 more images to see what variation you like out of it from just one prompt. This is like literally infinite. This is what you will get if you were search Google for something. If we were to search the same prompt on Google, in fact, they don't even have that many images. How about we just search a basement? This is something what I would have thought of, like having like infinite amount of images to look at, to reference from. This is exactly what this is, but AI, everything is AI generated, like an AI image generation engine, a search engine of sorts. This is crazy. The fact that each image actually costs 1 cent to input, but we didn't have any image inputs here. The output is actually 5 cents an image. And what we have here from just one prompt is about already around 100 images here that we already generated. And this is built into Grok as well. You don't even have to pay extra. This is built into my $5 trial subscription that I have with X Premium here. This is insane. Like I can just let it run forever, but there might be some limits as well. But this is just pretty cool. The experience of generating images here is so different, where it's actually a more of a search engine to whatever you like, rather than just here's one image. Do you like it? Or what do you want to change about it? But it gives you many different variations of what you might like, and actually choose one that you can work out from. Maybe, and then you can just describe your edit and change from that one instead. This is like a very different way that I don't see GPT and Gemini doing this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my latest image here. I'm going to pass it into Grok and see if it can improve the quality of the image. I don't have high hopes, but I hope it can do it actually. I'm actually not sure if that screen is actually searched from here as well, but the more images it has, the more it will use it for other search queries as well. I'm not sure how it works under the hood, but at least from what I think I'll design it is to actually cache all the images from a specific prompt and use a vector embedding to find similar images. That would be like the best way to do this as well. And they have like so many images now. The more images they generate, the more synthetic data set they have to train the future models with as well. And I'm not sure what version of this is actually. It's just called Grok Imagine image quality. It doesn't have any versioning or anything, but it has the date of it here. I have passed in the image input here, which is the one I'm using for the stream, which is honestly, I wouldn't say it's very good, the quality and stuff. I don't know if it can polish it or not, but what I'm going to do is add another monitor here. Maybe I'll take a photo of it and see if it can do that. Let me just do that. We've got the images here. Let me pull it up. All right, I've put it in. Can you just update my stream setup in the Animal Crossing picture, where I'm using it as a stream background for my starting soon and be right back screen? What I want is a third monitor here, and make sure to update my setup to the latest, make it as, I don't know, it's not as polished as I want it to be. Like the flooring and stuff is not exactly clear because of the upscaling and stuff from Gemini. So I want it to be very polished, and the art style it is already in. I just want you to add the monitor in and make it polished in the sense that all of the textures and everything is very clean and normal. Not in the sense that there's a lot of noise and very blurry and stuff. I wouldn't say that prompt is very good, but let's just see how it goes. Oh, it actually just generates one image because we have image inputs. So this is different then, but I'm just gonna see how well it does it. But it's actually quite fast as well. It's a lot faster than Gemini. Oh, what? Oh, this one did well actually. This one is like, what? It added like the light from like the image, but it's actually this one here, and it didn't realize that. So it did add a third monitor here, which is pretty good. That's insane. It even updated the images here as well. Did it even polish? The flooring is not that good. Let me just try, see if it can polish the floor, or just completely remove it. Can you just remove the carpet on the floor, the white one with like the contours, that white carpet there? I don't need that. It's gonna do that. It's very fast. I think it's very fast. I've not tried GPT Image 2, in fact. Oh, it removed like the entire floor. And was this even there before? Yeah. I guess image models are still very bad at like editing stuff, but it's getting there. Let's see if I can remove it without like fucking more things up. Can we remove the light on the extra light you added on the light stick there, the Y light there on the in the middle between the two desks? That light doesn't make any sense. The light should be on below light. It should be attached onto the light stem itself. Those two sticks sticking out is the light on two sides. One side has one lamp. The one right now is not even connected. But you can see that like the features of it is still not very clear. If you look at like this, the keyboard and stuff, it's still not very clear. The whole problem is what I'm trying to solve here is still not solved even with this model. But I can see like the top is a lot more polished as compared to like maybe like the start. Is this one the start image here? No, this is the one degenerated as well. I don't know, man. I give up at this point. I have done so many iterations on this, and honestly, even Grok can't save me. So I guess image models are still not really there yet, even though you see all those very nice images. But if you really want to edit any image to the finest details and polish it to the best out of it, you really have to start from scratch and get that one output out of it. The more you edit, the more an image gets fucked up. And that's nothing we can do about it, because fundamentally it's all how all of these image models work. And if you want a video of me trying out GPT Image 2, do drop a comment and follow for more.